Greetings and welcome to today's episode on Geeks First. We have a very special package that has arrived, and this will be part one of a multi-part video reviewing Genesis Battle of Champions. Got some cool stuff in the box here. Yeah, hope none of it's breakable because I'm shaking it. But we're gonna go ahead and open it up on camera here. So let me switch over to the different cam. We'll be right back in just 1 second. Alright, so you'll probably notice that today we have a very interesting arrangement where I am also not only in front of the camera, but you can see on top of it. This is our first episode with a green screen that we have been working out the kinks with. So hopefully, all said and done, it looks good, because we spent a lot of effort trying to get this perfected. So if you see anything crazy, blame the camera operator, this guy. Alright, so here we are. We can now see what the contents of the box are. I am going to go ahead and click the magic button and hope I go miniature mode. I did it! And look at me, I'm so cool. Oh, technology, guys. Oh, let me tell you, once you learn technology, it's just so freaking cool. Alright, so inside of the box we have what appears to be... I understand what this is. Okay. So in my conversations, I was a patron of Joey over at Decks and Drafts, who now obviously works for basically Haunted Castle Gaming. Looks like I do have a letter here. I'll have to check that out. So Joey, I never did get one of his beer mugs, so that's pretty sweet. I appreciate you, sir. That is awesome. I will keep good care of it. And it looks like we got a little Decks and Drafts. But that is not the main reason we are here today, but I do appreciate those, so we're going to get that out the way. Looks like we have several things to take a look at here. Alright, so I am going to organize this a bit. We have a card. I believe we should start with the card, because that's the way, probably the most appropriate way to do that is. So let me go ahead and get this opened up here. All right, and ooh, look at that, Genesis Battle of Champions. Jacob. Oh, so good. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. What's it say? Oh, hey, there's stuff on the inside. Hey, look at that. Hey, look, it's stickers. What do we got? I completely wrote this upside down. I'm sorry. Okay. Hello, Jacob. Really enjoying what I'm seeing on Geeks First. Love your quirkiness. Great to find someone else who lived through the grand old days of Decipher and SWCCG. That is true, because that game was fantastically interesting. Anyways, I'd love to introduce you to Genesis. Here's this kit with an introduction of the game. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you in the arena, Joey. Awesome. Thank you so very much. Look at the art on that card. That's pretty sweet. Like it. This is pretty awesome. And inside of here, it appears to be some sort of signed cards, a pre-release promo. So that's pretty neat. There's the back of what the cards look like. So initial impression, I have only ever had one other Genesis Battle of Champions card, and that came from a DM Armada Patreon. He just kind of sent that over in one of his kits, so I'll see if I can go find that, and I'll include it later in this video. But I believe it's his specific channel markings on it, so that's kind of cool that they support game stores and content creators and things like that. Obviously, as you know, I'm looking at this, trying to do some reviews and some information here. So it looks like this is the Jalara 2nd edition pre-release promo. It looks like there's some health, movement. I've looked a little bit into how to play the game. I've watched several videos, but we are going to be doing a whole series on learning how to play. I have an individual that will be coming over when we use this overhead camera, get it set up on the table here, and we're going to go ahead and try to play through on the basically this kit here, this Idiris versus Wrathe. So that'll be kind of cool. Put that off to the side there. Looks like there's some neat little stickers that we can throw on things. Don't know the heroes' names just yet, although if I had to make a wild guess, those look like those two there, so I'm guessing that's Idiris and that's Wrathe, and I don't know who that cool person is there, but they have a floating orb, so they're a wizard. That's what I'm going to call it. Alrighty then, what else do we have here? So we have booster packs. Looks like one of each artwork. As my cat comes to say hello. Hi, Fizzy. Hello. Would you like to be on camera for a second? This is Fizzgig. He is one of my many cats. He's a Maine Coon. Okay, I'll let you go. Let's see here. So Genesis, age 13 plus. This is Jalara 2nd edition. Now this is also, the starter is Jalara 2nd edition, so I would imagine that there is some combination where we'd be able to leverage these cards to go into this. Initial thoughts just on the packaging and how things are looking. This, if I saw on a game store shelf, you know, sitting here, taking a look at that. So if I go ahead and say, all right, this was sitting on a game store shelf, would I be interested in looking at this? I mean, absolutely. The artwork looks pretty intense. I'd be like, hey, what is this game? What does it do? So that's pretty sweet. Genesis Battle of Champions, Jalara, that's what the top says. 2-player starter kit. The side here, looks like it actually has, so without even having to open this at the store, I'd be able to look and say, ah, okay, this Raha hero here has 22 health, 95 of something, 1 of another thing. Looks like an attack in 2 up, 1 left. So it has some stats on the hero. And then we'll see this more here in a second once I rip this open. And then on this it says 2-player starter set, perfect for you and your friend to start playing Genesis. This box includes Raha champion cards, 50 cards, enough for you to play. Let's see here. We designed these decks to be played right out of the box to give you a whole tactical experience. Manufactured in Ontario. And then on the bottom here, copyright 2021. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and rip right into it. So no going back now. But that's what we're here for. We're here to learn. We're here to educate ourselves. So we're going to get these packs out of the way. The artwork on these packs is pretty sweet looking. Like a fire wolf, some sort of, I'd almost call it angel of some sort. There's another maybe kind of angel of some sort that has a sphere, maybe I don't know what, maybe there's a class that's considered, and that just looks like a Cthulhu style of thing. So all right, we're gonna go look at the without the glare. So there's your 2-player start. You got your Genesis. There's your hero stats. I wonder if you cut these out if they become your hero. Yeah. There's your bottom of the box and then your back of the box. So inside of the box, wow, it's a decent chunk of stuff in there, so that's cool. At least the box is displayable. That's kind of nice. You can stick that up on a shelf somewhere and display that. All right, let's take a look. This is the Idiris deck, and this is the Raha deck, and then there are a couple of token cards here. This is Expert and Genesis. I'm guessing that that'll come in the gameplay. So let's see, what is this? This is a play mat, giant play mat. There you go, there's your grid. And there's some artwork. I don't know if I'll be able to get the artwork holistically on screen here. I'm going to make myself big again. So lots of studio lighting. So there's your character number 1. Genesis Battle of Champions, Jalara. There's your playmat. Okay. And then we're going to fold that back up. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, so you get another poster of another hero, and this is not only just a poster, but that was my question. There is a quick start guide on how to play, so it's in the box. I don't have to go to the website. I don't have to go download a bunch of stuff. It just exists. All right. Quick start guide. Disclaimer, this rule does not have all the information you'll need to learn how to play the game. It's just a quick reference guide while you've been playing the first game. Please go to our website to view our full rulebook at genesisboc.com. Perfect. All right, so that's good. This is actually one of the complaints that Flesh and Blood, which is the game that I've been very much into recently, has not included a rule book in there, even a paper one like this. So there's 2 trains of thought. You have the ones that say this is going to be outdated sooner or later, depending on when you get stuff, and that you know, technically it's a waste of maybe resources if you're trying to be green, things like that. But because this is on the back of a poster, regardless of whether or not the rules have changed enough to make this outdated, this is, I would honestly say this is a way I would like to see other games go too. Like that's actually pretty nice. The complexity of this doesn't seem, you know, that terrible with the way this is worded. It's a pretty big, you know, sheet. It's very well to read. Obviously, we can go over that, but I like the fact that it's both a practical item as well as a rule kit, so it doesn't just get thrown into the box. I know with Pokemon sets, when I open some of the Pokemon boxes, there's a couple of manuals that come in there that I pretty much just, you know, have to toss because there's really nothing that that's useful. So, all right, so let's take a look at what we got in front of us. Now we have the two Genesis decks, Idiris and Wrathe. Looks like there's some faction symbols on these, and then there's some flavor text on the box. Strengths, lore, lore. More information here. Made in Canada. Oh, look, there's the creator's name, Assad. Perfect. So, bottom of the boxes. I mean, they're substantial. Now, the only thing that's real interesting is, again, I pulled these out of a box. Now, if I was a hardcore collector of this, having something like that already would kind of stink, but I get that this is a starter product. But maybe that's something to try to understand why that happened in the boxes, because that would be something that as a person who's collected, like I have some very old you know, the Flesh and Blood starter decks when the game first came out, and I tried to keep those in as good a condition as I can. But this would be something that, like, if I was going to display this box because I really love this character, you know, the artwork on the front here is great, but I just don't understand why, if it was in a box it had that. So anyways, a minor complaint, that it's something to maybe take a look at. Looks like there is just a singular stack of cards that are in here. It is singularly sealed. Now this is similar to like the playing cards, if you ever open those, where they have like the pull tab, so you can pull it. Oh, there you go. It's your ASMR for the day. It's like a, you know, it's pretty thick plastic. Not bad. But that's not what we're here for. So let's look at the cards. All right, from the side, all the cards look like they are not Pringles. Yay! It's not Magic the Gathering. I do not know if there are any foils in here, though. So they feel really good as I'm just kind of, you know, thumbing through them. So that's neat. Back of the cards. Pretty sweet. All right, let's take a look. So we got J2, must be the set extent, the name of the set, Jalara 2nd edition. Makes sense. This is a 005B of 153. So that must mean that there are 153. All right, so we're back with a closer view of the cards, because I feel like now we're talking about individual cards. So we're going to go ahead and start going down the stack here. Again, this video is for those that are curious about this starter. This is not necessarily a video that is about playing. That will be another video. I wanted to go in and kind of talk and look at these cards as a first timer coming through. This video will probably be a little bit longer at this stage. What I am going to be doing is I'm going to be going through and kind of flipping through these cards, just getting initial reactions from myself of what I think of the artwork and what I think in general of kind of where things are at. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look. So we have, this is Idiris, and we see that there is some health. One thing I'm noticing, this is kind of something off the corners on these cards. I don't know what that really means, but the corners have this really interesting, almost like a bite mark on it. I'm assuming it's just how they cut the cards, but that is something that I just happened to notice. And it's really only apparent because I have all the studio lighting on me. So like, it's not a complaint. Don't take it as a complaint, but it is definitely something like I can see very much the corner cut on those. And I don't know how to give them a suggestion on that other than it's interesting. So anyways, we got Idiris here. Lightless. Tibicatina? I like the art on that. So that was actually, that's the art on one of the packs. So we have now found a card, and we now know the name of this. It is the Lightless. So there we go. We know what that is. All right. There is a Demon's Rage. I really hope order in this deck isn't important, because I guess I can go backwards and put it in. But Oh, hey, look, so there we go. I can also determine at the bottom, that's another thing I just noticed. There's starter. These are rares. And then we just hit into uncommon. So just a quick super flip through. I would imagine that these decks have commons, uncommons, starter cards, and then a couple of rares. That makes sense. This is a starter deck. I wouldn't expect anything crazy. So that makes sense. I wonder if the starter cards are only available in starter versus maybe only in the rest of the deck, as in the cards you can get in the packages. So Demon's Rage, Forked Lightning. That looks pretty. That art's pretty sweet, actually. If I had to pick an art so far, that's pretty. Oh, that makes you sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm still learning the setup. There's a lot of these Forked Lightnings. So Preyuwad. That's pretty interesting. A couple of those. Multiple of those. Shadow Claw. Alright, that's pretty cool. I do like that on the Shadow Claws there, it looks like there's almost like a duel happening in the card itself. So, alright, Tarantula. I'm sure the wife would not like those. So, pretty neat though. Ooh, it's a Sunrise Fox. Pretty interesting. It's definitely a different style of art than I'm personally used to. Gallia Baboon, multiple of those. Boop boop boop. Rampage Toss, okay. Looks like she's doing a somersault. Alright, multiple of those. And it said it was a 50 card deck, so it feels a little bit more than 50. I'm gonna actually flip to a different method to sort through these real quick. We're gonna back to AF. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. There's a Tiger, Bayou High. I like this. I like this method a lot easier. Multiple of those. Flame Jet. There you go. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Okay. I'm assuming the symbols on the side actually mean something pretty important. O10. This one is an uncommon. Inferno Ghoul. Common. Oh. Okay. It's interesting. It's like a black hole. Multiple black holes. I'm guessing this is like their resources in the game. Again, haven't read the rules just yet. There's a 10 and 20. Maybe these don't get shuffled in. Maybe these are something that just goes on the side. But they do have the same backs. So, interesting. And then it looks like this is kind of neat. I do appreciate this. A round turn tracker. I like it. I actually wish Flesh and Blood had one of these. I know that it sounds like a very basic ask, but that is pretty important for a new player. I even sometimes kind of forget the order of operations. So, all right, we're gonna open the second one here. I know we're already zoomed in, so we're just gonna keep going with it. This is the Raha deck. Again, we just got done going through the Idiris deck, and I am gonna keep these separate. Now, it looks to be the same packaging on this, so minimal waste, which is interesting. So we have Raha right here. Expert. All right. Ooh, Angel of Retribution. So that must be, there you go. Angel of Retribution. So we now know two of them. So we know that those are two. I don't know who Mystery Meat 1 and Mystery Meat 2 are. We're gonna have to figure that out. Maybe we'll see their artwork here. What is that? That is a cool. Look at how the artwork goes through there. That's neat. I like that. That's like the EA's extended artworks. Thunderstruck. See, I'm already thinking that like this deck here seems like much more of something I would enjoy playing with, just from an artwork alone perspective. Thunderstruck. We got Sandstorm. That's a lot of attacking in the front based on my limited understanding. It looks like you can hit quite a bit of stuff. Mystical Spear. Okay. What is this? Hurricane Sweep. uncommon. Walls of Vandals. Vanhalis? Valhadhis. Sorry, I can't. I'm not going to be able to get it. Chain Lightning. It's not the one that's, I guess I'm used to seeing. Jalaran Hound. My German Shepherds look like that. I'd probably be a little worried. Ooh. Cattail Tiger. Power Punch. Nice. Just smack it. Quick Shot. Ooh, with a bow. It does match, so it looks like, you know, they're keeping the theme with the artwork going. Neat, neat, neat. Androthnia? It sounds fancy. Wind Slash, okay. Caddis. Left hook. Where's my right hook? Is there a right hook? Nope, no right hook. Just a left hook. And more of those same things we saw in the first starter and a card. Now that is something interesting to see here. Between the two, you can tell that that was centered a little different. I wonder if there's... Nope, not on the back, just on the top. So, kind of interesting. Don't know... Oh, yeah, that 20 was off a tad. It doesn't bug me, but what is that for those PSA graders out there? Might look at that. So again, cards look great from the side. They feel good when you thumb through them. So that's what was in the Raha deck. Again, these are those tokens I looked at earlier. They're two-sided. One has an expert. The other has the Genesis logo on it. I am going to say we should probably go ahead and open these packs. They're here, so might as well. Definitely think that's pretty neat. So we're going to go with the two heroes that or at least the two cards that we've already seen. And let's take a gander at how these packs are structured. So this is a 15 card booster pack. Okay, that's pretty typical of most CCGs or TCGs. 2021 Haunted Castle, imported, distributed, proudly made Genesis. Okay, so very similar. Now they aren't paper wrappers, but there's only really one game currently doing that. That was a pretty interesting open. I'm able to keep the wrapper pretty nice. That's cool. All right, I have no idea on pack order on these, so we're just gonna go to town with it. So what do we got? Rampage Toss. We saw that in one of the decks. Nye Riddle. Didn't see that one. I think we saw Baihu. Martial Sentry. Looks like a rock golem. Colossal Ant. It's an uncommon. Temporal Reallocation. Lulu Kahor, something, can't say that, sorry. Ooh, this is pretty. Another word I'm not going to be able to pronounce, so I'm just going to not try. Got a giant scorpion. That's pretty cool. I like scorpions. Anchor of Vigor. We got a T. That's a starter card. Skeleton Warrior. I do like skeletons. We got a bull. A Displace. We've seen that tiger. And then a Haunted Catacombs. That's an infinite. Why is there an infinite symbol on that one? Interesting. There's a couple of different symbols on the bottom. There's an infinite. There's like a fire, a lightning, starter. I believe, and then a human. So we did not see a hero in this one, did we? Or you're like one with health? No, I didn't see anything with like a health banner. Well, that has health, but it doesn't seem like it's where is it? It doesn't give me that same vibe of that's like one of your heroes. So alright, next up on the list, we're gonna go with this one. Ta-da! Again, this is really sweet. Like, I'm pretty excited to try to test this out, play it. This is just my raw, unedited thoughts on a lot of this right here. We got Tornado Winds. Dwajin. Pray Unwad. Unwadan. Teleportation. I like it. Underworld Dealings. Nice. Sphinx. Pretty sweet. Shadow Grasp. What do you got? Pyre Hill. Pyre Hill. We got Maleficent. Maleficent? Yeah, Maleficence. Maleficence. Puppet Control. Oh, well that's cool. Oh, look at that. That's a hero. Wait, maybe was there an art token in the other one? Am I an idiot? Let's see. See? Oh, it's a baby tiger. Aw. Mythical Protection. Did I miss one? No. Oh, okay. That one had like a token and something. Okay, so they're like double-sided. But none of the starter ones... Okay, none of the starter ones are like that. So that's something different. What do we got? We got O-D-A-R-A, Odara. 9A. A little bit different. Looks like it uses some of the same symbols. So if I pull out Idiris, they look actually like they're the same set symbols or same. Huh. Interesting. Good to question. I'm gonna bring my hero Raha back up on top there. All right, we're gonna go open these last two packs. I guess as we kind of round this video out, my initial thoughts are it looks interesting. Definitely gonna read up on the rules here. We're gonna try to do a how to play. Got a Skeleton Warrior. Now that one's not a token double-sided, so that's interesting because we just saw a second ago one of these double-sided. Selective Amnesia. Quick Shot. It's all that in the deck. Flame Jet. Decoy Rabbit. Upheaval. Water Pillar. Oh, there you go. There's the actual Hound. I believe that actually is in one of the decks. That looks interesting. What is this? It's like a Magikarp. If it got trapped in a sewer. Skeleton Warrior token. Okay. That's interesting. So it is. It's like a starter version of that. Alright. Flight. Searing Light. Chain Lightning. And Underworld Knowledge. So that's pack 3. But yeah, basically after this, we're going to keep everything separate. We're going to keep the decks together. I'm going to read up on the rules. I'm going to read both the starter rules that come with the starter section of this, and then I'm going to also read some stuff online, and we're going to kind of look that over, and then the next video will be information on how that plays. So we got a Skeleton Warrior, we got a Gust here, Rompo, Selective Amnesia again, Forked Lightning, Sandstorm. Ooh, that's like a cool looking dragon. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty neat. Instill Vigor. Ooh, Bolt Shot. That was one of the ones that was in the other deck, so that's pretty sweet. Hey, look at that. We got one of the pack arts. Angel of Retribution. That's neat. Oh, here we go. Some slasher. Fang. We got Fang. Another hero. Sidestep. Searing Light. And Underworld Knowledge. Inferno Pits. That's pretty cool looking. Alright, so that wraps up about everything I have at the moment. Alright, again, thanks for tuning in on this video. This was just a quick unboxing and reveal of the Genesis Battle of Champions 2-player starter deck. We are going to be going ahead and diving into that, giving it a test play here, reviewing some of the rules, and doing a how to play video on that in some future videos. So hopefully you enjoyed this quick run through of the contents of the 2-player starter deck. Thanks to Joey for passing me over this this intro kit here. Really appreciate it. Looks like everything is awesome. Again, anybody in the comment section down below, if you'd like to see more of content from me on Genesis Battle of Champions, let me know. We're going to do a couple of follow-up videos on how to play. But I really much appreciate everybody tuning in today. So thank you so much. Again, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button for more content. And until next time, see you around. And one final note while I wrap things up here, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Joey, Decks and Drafts. This is really cool. I know I said that earlier, but man, I really do appreciate it. So, cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you. Going to... I'm big again. Okay. In there. Editing pause. Editing unpause.